Go down and focus on calm driving. And we first have to come up and stop. The temperature is 16 degrees, so we will be facing black ice. Intersections of some of the most dangerous places. So I've stopped, I've looked, the light is in my favor. I'm going to go ahead and make my right turn in the nearest lane. Whenever you're driving, try to stay in the right lane. That's for calmer, smoother traffic. But unfortunately, in this case, we're going to have to get over and make a left turn. So I'm going to wait till I absolutely have to get there before I get over, because drivers will cut out and sideswipe. So if we want to have a good drive today, we have to plan early. I like pre-planning, and it's really important that we do that. Then I'm getting in really easy, squeeze my brakes early. This blinking yellow light is a protected left turn. We have a green arrow. That's so safe. And we want to go around slowly and then gradually get into a clover leaf. These are dangerous because going around a curve, you could lose control. If you don't know, guys, I'm a state certified driving instructor, and I'm going to do a POV driving lesson every single day, as much as I can, to show you calmly what you need to do. This is a nice, chilled merge. Smooth, easy. We can breathe. And that's really important, that we can take the time to kind of settle down. And I want you to remember a golden purpose. I want to thank you for taking the time to trust me. And I'm going to do my best to show you the dangers, to show you how to overcome anxiety, to help you become a safer driver. That's the goal of this, to drive safe, to avoid anxiety, and to be calm. By us leaving early, we can navigate traffic at a much smarter and intelligent pace. The middle lane, I think, is going to offer us the best of safety, less anxiety, and vision. I'm behind this Ford Bronco. I don't want to tailgate it. There's a lot of traffic today, so we want to really calm down and be patient. I'm not kidding you. You can see this. So I really want to get in a nice, relaxed mode. And I'm trying to cover my brake. And I want you to look under the Bronco, which you can see, over the Bronco, which you can see, to the left of the Bronco, which you can see, and to the right. We're not tailgating. I like to keep more room just in case, like that gray F-150 that cut over, because side swipes are really common. I really don't want anyone hitting my car. I'm almost down to the last payment, and then my car will be free. I won't owe the bank any more money. That's a really good feeling. But I'm not sure what's going on, so we're gonna stay in the middle lane. And I'm here with you. Your car's cutting off left, right. I don't know. But you're here with me, and I'm gonna treat it as if you're my student. We're gonna stay in the middle lane. We are good on fuel. We feel safe in the car, which is really important. I'm not kidding you. It's very cold out here. I have a hat on. I have a winter coat. I have a vest on. It's real. You can tell by my face. It's cold. So if our car did break down, we could travel, get off to the side of the shoulder. This is something a lot of us dread. All of us do. Because we're going to have anxiety. Am I going to make it to work? Is someone injured? Should I stop and help them? All of these things come through our mind because we care about people. I care about you. You're my community. And I always want to give you the truth to help you. By me being an instructor, I'm going to give you a professional perspective, but in a chilled way. No one's going to scream at you. No smart comments. Just calm analysis. We're pretty safe right now. Everyone's moving. People a little bit nervous. They might be calling their boss. Imagine driving this electric Cadillac to the right. Think about range. That's real range anxiety. For real. All these brake lights, everyone is having high anxiety right now, including me a little bit. But I'm going to stay calm. I'm from the Midwest of the United States. Where are you from? I think you've been on before. First, thank you for coming in. I'm from the Midwest. I travel between Detroit, Chicago, Texas, Florida, shooting content around the country. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate you. Do you drive? Do you drive a manual? Are you in the process of learning? Where are you at in your journey? I'm from the United States. I've been to Montreal before. See how dangerous that is? I don't do those maneuvers. That's how you get hit. That's how you get sideswiped. So this is real. We're just going to take our time. And the reason I'm chilled is because I have experience. And if I can help any of you learn, want to relocate, well, use my video as a guide, as a master class to help you drive. If you watch all of my videos all the way through, you're going to learn. You're going to see traffic in a huge metro area. You're going to see accidents. You will see city driving, rural driving, downtown driving, huge electric vehicles like that Hummer to the left, smaller American-made muscle cars such as Trackhawks, Hellcats. You're going to see smaller SUVs, and then you'll find the right vehicle for you. I can help you with that process. I love this because this is real. And you guys can sit back, watch it on your phone, on your tablet, on your television, and look forward to it. And we're gradually picking up, but I don't want to accelerate too fast because we're going to have a sudden backup. And I think we need to have more instructors documenting their drive so you can see what's going on and learn for yourself. We're all trying to get to work. We're all trying to get home. Whether this is in Cairo, Egypt, Detroit, Michigan, Johannesburg, South Africa, Phoenix, Arizona, New Orleans, I am a multitasker. In 2026, you need to be able to do multiple things. The pace is starting to pick up, but I have to make a decision. All 3 lanes are full. But I'm only trying to do as much as I can handle. I'm going to make a lane change to the left. I'm going to accelerate through. And if you're learning, I would say, okay, push the gas, drive through. And then we're by the semi-truck, so these are the no zones. Left side, right side, front, and back. I can hear the gravel from that truck. Relocating to Europe, Canada, or Australia. That's great. I have a lot of viewers in all of those areas. Canada's just like the United States. They drive on the right. The UK, they drive on the left. Australia, they drive on the left. They're all beautiful places. I have an uncle who used to live in Amsterdam. Yeah, I can definitely help you by you looking at these driving videos and me giving you an analysis. It's going to help you understand what you're going to see. Like I'm in the left lane, all 3 lanes are full. You've got to be a little bit more peppy on the gas and keep in space. And I am multitasking. I have my hands in 10 and 2. I'm looking ahead at this F-150. I see the vehicle in my blind spot to my right. I'm checking my mirror. I'm monitoring my speed. And I'm trying to keep space. I'm a little too close to that F-150, so I need to back off. Yes, I will help you. You need to click the link in my bio. You can contact me. I have digital materials there for you that you can order to help you learn how to drive, to help you get over anxiety. By me being a state certified driving instructor, you're going to get best practice. And those materials I have will help you. If you want to sign up for a coaching call, and I strongly recommend you do, you need to reach out. Remember, I'm in the Eastern time zone, so be aware of the time differences. Usually, I would say 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, from 1 to 1:30 is the time you want to set up a coaching call with me. In terms of relocation, I don't know much about those places besides my uncle living in different parts of the world, but they're great people there. Well, I like to travel too. Like I said, I've been to Montreal, mainly in the United States, Texas, Florida, Kansas, Michigan, Ohio. But eventually I do want to travel to Central Asia because that's an up and coming area, a lot of growth there. We're doing some research now about Central Asia. They have a 6% growth from 2000, and it is definitely an area where there's opportunity. So you always want to go where there's opportunity. I have not. We've done research on your country. Whoa, see that? See how that happens? Sideswipe accident. Very dangerous. I want to visit. Tell me what the temperature's like. What are your driving coaches like? How old do you have to be to learn to drive? Now this gives me anxiety too, because all these cars are cutting off left and right. And that driver didn't clean their back window, so they don't have vision. And I'm trying to keep room. It's very tricky right now. I'm multitasking. I'm keeping space from the white GMC, the Yukon XL. I'm trying not to tailgate. I'm watching cars aggressively to the right. And I'm trying to keep good speed and good space. I try not to let this driving environment change my dynamics, meaning I'm going to stay relaxed. I'm going to be calm. And I see how aggressive it can be, and I'm not going to let this white GMC like make me mad, because that would make me lose my composure, and I don't want to do that. Well, you got to be 18 to drive there? Okay. Here in the United States, in most areas, you can be 14.9 to take driver's education. In New York, you have to be 18. There's something called a junior's license. Some areas you have 24 hours. Hey, good morning. Good morning, guys. Thank you for coming in. I've been to Montreal before. I've been to Windsor. I've been to Hamilton. I tried out for the Hamilton Tiger Cats football team, the Toronto Argonauts. It's 20 degrees here. Thank you for coming aboard. And then, of course, in Canada, they have obviously the G test. You have to be over 21. So every country, every state is a little bit different. We have a graduated license system here in the United States. You're going to be at a certain level for a certain month. The next level, you got to get your hours in. G6, I think it's the G6. But I think that's really important. They're currently going to be changing laws because a lot more young adults are not experienced enough yet. Like, it's a lot of traffic, so I don't want to tailgate. They are booming, man. There's a lot going on. You see this craziness? Look at this fool. Look at this fool. Come on, bro. Come on, man. What is going on, lady? I had to give her that eye, bro. She driving crazy, man. When you're late, you're gonna do anything. I'm trying to stay calm. Like, you see it in front of you. It's like blood in a piranha tank. I'm really just trying to stay calm. So this is why you can't let this environment make you crazy. Imagine driving this every day. It is booming. People are losing their mind. But this is why I have an increased following distance. I'm in the middle lane, and you can really see this. So this is a great POV anxiety video. Because you've got to take it smooth. You got to be very methodical. You got to do your verification checks. You got to have smooth speed control. You can't take it personal. Because if you have an accident, your insurance rates will go up. You're going to have to take your car to an insurance claim adjuster. You're gonna have to get 3 estimates. I've done that before. I've learned my lesson. Don't be in an accident. And that's real. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. I have not had a chance. I know he's buried in Atlanta, but I haven't had a chance to get there yet. But I do plan. Look, I don't want to wait till I'm older to travel. I've been traveling some. Of course, you know, if you're American, you want to see the Grand Canyon, Washington, D.C. But of course, are you going to fly there? Are you going to drive there? That's always a big question. I still enjoy driving because I'm an instructor. I would love to see that, to touch a part of history. It helps keep us grounded. And I think driving in this traffic keeps me grounded. You see real life every single day. And that's why I like doing the POV for you guys and just building the community. And when I know you're from different parts of the world coming in, sharing, it's awesome. Now we're back moving slow again. And I'm not taking this personal. Like, if you take it personal, like a personal attack on you, you're gonna lose your mind. You're gonna have a lot of anxiety, a lot of road rage. I would have to talk to my organization to see that, to see if we could. They did the right thing. I just lifted my foot. I know families that do that. My boss had a host family. And then I believe they went to Europe, like this Chrysler 300. This is real life out here, guys. I love this. This is real life. I'm not making this up. This is one of the best POV videos ever. You see it. You see the Chrysler 300, the license plate's about to come off, the convertible Audi, the electric Cadillac. This is American ingenuity, but also you get a chance to see real life out here. And this is energy. It's busy, it's bustling. This is the European grind, the American grind, the Germany grind, like the Chrysler 300. One screw holding that plate on, tinted windows, right? The electric Cadillac to my left. Motor City muscle, man. Electric. Okay. The Ram 1500. Okay. I love all cars, all trucks. I'm an enthusiast. Always have been, and always will be. But I will check about hosting a person. That's the septic tank pumping truck. We don't want to be around that. That's carrying waste. We don't want to be around that. Real talk. But I think for a lot of us seeing this, you see real life out here. I can't make this up. I could not be in a more real and raw situation. And this to show you guys that you guys gotta relax. The Toyota Camry is awesome. I share in that, okay? Very reliable. I used to have one. In fact, when I drove to Wisconsin, I had a tire blowout. The rear tire blew out. It started shaking really bad. I was doing about 70 miles an hour, and then boom! The tire blew up. I'm like, oh my God, thank God I knew how to change a tire. And that's one thing I recommend all of you do is take a class in automotive maintenance, learn how to change a tire, do basic mechanical work, jump your battery in case you get a no start condition. They need this. We need this. And these short exits are dangerous because you have cars coming up behind you really fast. Whew, that was really intense. I mean, like For real, guys. And then to hear all of you share from Canada, thinking about moving to Australia, the UK. My speed was between 70 and 50, then 75, and then 30. So it was very sporadic. It wasn't consistent because it was rush hour, and you see a lot of erratic driving. So we really didn't get a chance because this is rush hour. This is rush hour in the United States. This is rush hour in Detroit, rush hour in Houston, Texas, rush hour in Los Angeles, California. What's up, Muhammad? How you doing, Mo? So we're just looking, we're waiting. I'm moving up. I'm looking for blinkers. Some of these cars have blinkers, some of them don't. It's very confusing. And I don't want to get hit. I'm gonna keep moving up too. Is someone ever gonna let me in? It's a Toyota. They are flying through here, bro. Nope. I won't be able to get through. I'm not gonna do a daredevil move. I don't want to get broadsided. That'd be really stupid. I can't see cars, so I'm not gonna go by and get hit. You can see people just whipping these turns, man. The person had the nerve to honk behind me? Really? Okay, so this is how people are across the world, particularly in the United States. Very selfish. But you can't let that change who you are, guys. You can't. And this POV, anxiety-proof drive, is real. And I want you to go back and look at this, apply it to your life, take your time, and the goal is to arrive at the destination. We're going to have a complete stop for 3 seconds, 1001, 1002, 1003. I want to model what you're supposed to do. By me being a state certified instructor, you're going to get best practice. I'm going to give you a sense of humor. I'm going to keep it real with you. And we got to stay chill. You saw those cars cutting us off? You saw people not using blinkers in that GMC? And we're not going to take it personal. It's not a personal attack on us. Okay? You do feel a little bit nervous. Is this area dirty? Like, in terms of pollution, in terms of people, can you give me more context on that? What do you mean by dirty? In terms of people being dirty, in terms of language, pollution? We're in a huge metropolitan city like Chicago, Detroit, Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California, Windsor, Montreal. There's some pollution. The air is pretty clean. It's cold. It is in February, so we are dealing with, some air pollution. A few days ago, we had a lot of fog because we had a lot of snow melt. Okay. So I think it's okay. Out of 10, I would say it's about a 7. Okay. So we're just trying to keep it chilled, keep it balanced. You see my face, I'm keeping it real with you. It's very intense right now. But I like to try to keep things settled, relaxed, calm, and I walk it like I talk it. I got up a little bit late, but I showed you that if you can stay focused, trash all over. There is some litter. I don't know what you're comparing it to. I don't know where you live. Please don't forget about what I told you. About a sponsor, I will check into that. You need to reach out to me. And where are you from? What country? Make sure you're subscribed. Oh, okay. I will, I'm going to take a screenshot. I just took a screenshot of that, and I'll investigate that and see what's going on. This is a very real situation today where you saw me mainly in the middle lane. You saw cars going real fast on the left, cars going real fast on the right, keeping space. And if your goal is to get what is your goal? Okay, you want me to host. What is your goal? Are you trying to get citizenship? Are you trying to learn how to drive? Are you coming on a workplace visa? Okay. Okay. So you got to tell me what is your end game? Because here in the United States, obtaining that is a lot tougher because of the current administration. Okay. And I'm just speaking from, because I don't control that. I'm more in the driver's education area. I do educational content. So you got to give me more context. That's really important. I think learning how to drive will give you freedom, will give you a better sense of character, will allow you to have freedom. And that's what driving does. So a lot of people from other countries do come here to the United States. They get a workplace visa. One thing, learning how to drive is a pathway to citizenship, but under our current administration, things are a lot more difficult. And I know it's very expensive. So to host someone is a lot more difficult than in the past. So I would definitely look into it. And I think it's important that you do some research and prepare for a possible opportunity. Do you know English? No cap, no hate. You need to know English because you got to be able to speak the language, communicate, and then get a job. You're probably going to be living in some type of apartment somewhere. You're going to immediately have to find a job. A lot of people who want to learn how to drive, they realize, I got to have a job. You can't just live somewhere and not work. You got to contribute. And there's no time like the present. You're not too old to drive. You're not too young to drive. Most places in the United States, you got to be 14.8, 14.9. Can speak it like an American. Myself and other instructors, we have experience driving people from different countries. I've driven people from the Middle East, Australia, Europe, the Caribbean islands. Because driving is universal. Okay? And then you got to have funding to get from your country here to the United States. Okay? So that's important too. But driving will allow you to get back and forth to work, back and forth to the airport, back and forth from your job to home to save money. And it opens up so many opportunities. So what I need all of you to do, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you lock me in. Make sure you look at this video. And then what we're going to do, I have a longer session tonight, and I'll try to go live later. But do some more research. All of you lock me in, and I want to say thank you. Bye, guys.